Now, one of the improvements for ISU last season definitely was the defense. It still wasn't a bright spot, but it was a lot better than it was the year before. The Bengals giving up just over 33 points per game. But Kyle, we're looking at this team this year. A lot of guys come back. It's going to be a much improved defense.
Well, we'll see. I mean, that's the hope. That's the goal, obviously, because the Bengals, the offense needs to improve, needs to score more touchdowns. There's no doubt about that. But definitely the defense has to continue to evolve, learn how to stop the run, still defend the pass. But stopping the run is going to be a big thing. And Coach Kramer has talked a lot about his safeties, and it's going to come down to them. And if they play well, the whole defense is going to play well.
Mitch Beckstead back at linebacker, the leader of that defense. Austin Graves on the defensive line. But let's talk a little bit about the defensive secondary, really the safeties and the cornerbacks you and I have been looking at. What do you see out of those guys so far?
Well, Cody Sorensen and Tyson Manu looks like they're going to be the starting safeties at the moment, but I think that's one of the battles in the fall camp that's kind of up in the open. They brought in some JUCO guys, 4 of them, who play in the secondary to see how maybe they'll fit in. So you've got Brandon Golden and Vi Pecco, possibly as cornerbacks. So it's an interesting group, and we'll see how they evolve over time.
And last season, when you watched this team, there were several games where ISU was in it late in the fourth quarter, and all they needed is that one last stop to really get the ball back, force a punt, something like that. And the big plays really came and bit them and really caused a lot of losses. A lot of ISU's losses were very close games. What's it going to take, in your opinion, for ISU to limit those big plays?
Well, one, I think the big plays, in particular, Kramer's harped on Eastern Washington had a bunch of big plays over the top, and so that goes to his safety plays. He's not happy with that. But, as far as, the Bengals have talked about not finishing games. He said they played really well for maybe the first and second quarter, but they would fade into halftime. Third and fourth quarter weren't great, and the players have talked about that as well. So I think that they really want to finish games. How do you do it? I think, one, you have bigger, better players who are stronger. Also, you have more depth, more guys who can play. So if the linebacker is tired, or if there's a defensive lineman, you can rotate guys, and I think the depth of the team should hopefully factor into the Bengals being able to push and push teams deeper into the games and maybe finish some of those one touchdown games and flip them to their way.